Malibu is home to some of the world's most luxurious mansions. In fact, the average home price is more than $3 million. But one house stands out for its beautiful design and jaw-dropping price tag. Today, we're looking at the most expensive house in Malibu. This amazing home is worth an absolutely unbelievable $115 million. It currently belongs to David Saperstein, the founder of Metro Networks, and his neighbors are A-list movie stars like Leonardo DiCaprio and Courtney Cox. The 12-bedroom, 14-bath home may be the most expensive in Malibu, but there are at least 45 homes listed above $10 million in this exclusive neighborhood. At least 15 are listed above $25 million, including a $65 million sculptural beachfront home with its own waterfall and a sprawling $75 million mansion dubbed the New Castle. Just the interior of this luxe home covers 10,646 square feet, and the house is placed on a roomy 2.6 acres of land. Making it even more appealing, the home has a huge swath of beachfront property, so the guests can go for a dip directly from their back door. Every room in the house has idyllic views of the ocean, making it feel like a tropical vacation every day of the week. The rooms include high ceilings and wall-to-wall Italian marble floors. Obviously, it's important to keep such a valuable home secure, so it has more than 40 cameras and an elaborate security system. The centerpiece of the home is a spiral staircase surrounding an 18-foot crystal chandelier, hanging elegantly from the ceiling. When you get hungry, you can visit the amazing kitchen with a nano-glass island, black stone, and stainless steel cabinets. Of course, this house was meant to entertain guests, so in addition to guest quarters, there is a 20-seat personal theater, extensive wine storage, and more. It also includes several decks and patios and an infinity pool that overlooks the ocean. The listing refers to it as the epitome of the resort lifestyle. When the residents want to swim, they meander down a tree-lined path that leads to a private beach. They can also play a game of tennis on the personal tennis court or park in the subterranean 8-car garage. In case you're curious about the owner of this Malibu estate, it belongs to David Saperstein, who is worth approximately $1.5 billion. He did not come from a rich family and dropped out of college in his 20s in order to sell used cars. While working this low-wage job, he had the idea to sell traffic reports to local radio stations. Though it ultimately lost him his job at the Ford dealership, Saperstein founded Metro Networks, which eventually sold information to over 1,500 radio stations. Of course, traffic information is readily available on everyone's smartphone these days, but Saperstein made the wise decision to sell his shares of Metro Networks in 1999 for a sum of $1.25 billion. These days, he keeps a low profile and spends most of his time at his luxurious estate in Malibu. With such an amazing property, it's easy to understand why he is hesitant to leave. He's also active in philanthropy, donating millions of dollars to the Cedars-Sinai Hospital and Milken Day School, both in Los Angeles. Even with a $115 million price tag, this is far from the most expensive home in California. That honor belongs to the enormous Chartwell estate, which sold for $150 million in December 2019. The massive 11-bed, 18-bath property belongs to Lachlan Murdoch, the son of media magnate Rupert Murdoch. This incredible home has a 12,000-bottle wine cellar, a 75-foot swimming pool, acres of private gardens, and secret underground tunnels. The estate, known as Chartwell, has a storied history. Its exterior was used in the credits of the Beverly Hillbillies TV series. It was built in the 1930s and later owned by Chicago hotelier Arnold Kirkeby. Jerry Perenchio bought it in 1986 for $14 million and, over time, added 3 adjacent parcels of land. In 2016, he acquired the neighbouring former home of Ronald and Nancy Reagan, which was also included when Murdoch purchased the property. The estate had originally been listed for $350 million, but got a price cut to $195 million and then to its final sale price, which was $150 million. The estate used to house 3 separate buildings, but one was bulldozed to accommodate a driveway and another was demolished in place of a grassy helipad. The estate's formal dining room, with seating for 18, has panelled walls imported from Europe and date to the mid-1700s. The morning room has a mint green vaulted lattice ceiling that was constructed in Paris, shipped in sections, and reassembled inside the room. The curtains identically match the floral wallpaper. This is in addition to a garden room, which features gold panels imported directly from Japan. Rupert Murdoch is known as the controversial owner of many newspapers around the world, such as The Sun and The Times, in addition to numerous television outlets like Fox News and Sky News Australia. His son Lachlan followed in his father's footsteps. He is the co-chairman of News Corp and the CEO of Fox News. Despite fewer people relying on TV news, business seems to be good for the Murdochs, allowing them to buy pristine property around the globe. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to learn more about lavish homes all over the world.